Good evening, Zelda Speedruns. We're back here again with some more Majora's Mask Randomizer. This is our Blitz Season 2 bracket match right now with bucky34 and FifthWhammy. Continuing on with the first round of the winner's bracket. Commentating today's match will be Chaotic Yosher and KT Bean 626. Axel Ryman and JJ will be tracking, and I'll be here if you need me. But take it away, folks.
Thank you, Saber. Oh, we got a great match ahead of us, don't we? I'm sorry, I don't know if it's my end. I can't really hear you too well, Yosher.
Does that help?
Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, now it's quiet again. Oh, it's still a bit quiet. It was good for like a second, and then it went back to being quiet.
Is that better now?
Yes.
If it happens again, I'm just going to disappear and swap out my patch cable.
Okay, that sounds good. So I believe we have a bomb bag on the clock tower.
I believe that's what I saw.
Room.
Yeah, you now have the full base of my tones. Well, they're going for it.
And 2 pieces of heart on Cafe.
Not going to be going for any letters. Well, not that letter anyways.
Looks like we have a storm start.
Wonderful.
Oh, and I think we have another fairy in Laundry Pool. Either Guru Guru or the frog.
I think it has to be the frog. From what I've been able to tell from Fairy Peaks, the actor has to be present.
That's
With
true.
chests, that's not the case because they can sometimes be hidden. So the actor's present, but not visible.
Yeah, I know the frog in Southern Swamp does not need to be on the screen for it to shimmer, though. You could just enter the swamp and it'll start shimmering.
Okay. I think with chests, you have to be pretty close for them to count it.
Speaking of frogs. So frog in South Termina Field and 50 rupees off of Human Fairy. Well, we got a big chest down in the grotto. And a razor sword in the tree.
Won't be too starved on combat.
We got a Moo Mask. Now, unfortunately, sound check is dead in these settings, but that could be helpful if we have to do Madame Aroma and Bar, just for extra time of day.
Yeah, just in case we get a late cafe or letter to mama.
I think that was Swamp Archery is dead, and it does have a Bomber's Notebook, so our runners won't be picking up the Cursed Tome today.
Are they dead, or just items that were marked not required?
I think it's 10 arrows in the notebook.
Okay.
Iron Knuckle is dead. Pinnacle Rock is foolish. Zora Cape is foolish. And Deku Palace is Way of the Hero. And I believe we just got a frog mask on Bucky's side.
So we'll get some out of logic frog checks. Unless we have some other projectile available. I don't think we do at this time.
Oh, we got a milk bottle in the store.
And a refund.
To answer the question in chat, the Iron Knuckle is in the Day 2 grave. So it's not the song check, it's just Day 2 grave. And we have something in Milk Road, we have a fairy. Could be Keaton, could be Tingle. So Smithy 2, Mountain Title did not acquired, and Madame Aroma and Bar is dead. Some excellent jump slashes from Bucky.
Making very good use of that razor sword.
There's our first fairy of the seed.
Both runners with our frog mask now.
We have East Clocktown Way of the Hero. That could be a number of things, really, except for Madame Aroma and Bar.
Yep, that's the one we know it won't be.
Kind of Graveyard Way of the Hero. And if we get any other sometimes hints, like Honey and Darling or Town Archery hinted, those ones also cannot be Way of the Hero, or fulfill the Way of the Hero. If they're not hinted, then they can.
Never quite sure on that one, especially with the sometimes if it is overlap.
It's just an item can't be double hinted. It's double hinted waff.
Great.
So if you see Honey and Darling has a required item and your East Clocktown is Way of the Hero, it is not the Honey and Darling item that is satisfying the Way of the Hero. Let's see, is the Way of the Hero item East Clocktown chest? Could be, it's big! Zora!
Pretty good odds that's gonna be a Roth item.
So for an item to be Way of the Hero with these settings, they need to be locking completion of 3 different fairy sets. So, and Zora on its own doesn't lock any fountains. So it'll be interesting to see what Zora locks.
If anything, it could be bait. I doubt it will
bait.
be, but it could be bait.
Ramen mask on room reservation. Could we see lemons today?
I think we will see lemons today. I don't imagine either runner is going to be skipping out on the ranch. I believe we still have hint knowledge to pursue, so usually it's pretty good in Blitz to be getting all your hints pretty early.
Looks like we had a brown chest in Bomber's hideout. Fifth's not going for it.
Fifth showing off one of my favorite little tricks. Zora does not care about that balloon one little bit.
You know who does really care about that balloon, though? Goron Link. Don't climb that with Goron Link without popping the balloon.
And don't pop the balloon and then go under the balloon shortly thereafter, as you will get crushed.
And you will void out and you have to go through all the Bomber's hideout again.
Definitely hasn't happened to either of us, I can tell.
Oh, it's for certain not. No, never. Dog Grace has a piece of heart. No doggy gamba today. You know, with that Zora mask, we do have the frog in logic now. The frog mask. This could be Way of the Hero, since Zora could be our first projectile to get the frog mask. We got our first Woodfall Fairy. Captain's hat. That's a nice pickup. That is a four-glocked fairy, you're right. This steed is screaming, "Go to graveyard. We're giving you bombs, and we're giving you Captain's Hat Sphere 0. Go to graveyard. It's Woth." And Grave 2 is hinted. The only thing that our runners cannot do right now is Kita. That's it. And you can peek Kita at least. Or at least a chest size. Fifth does not have captains yet. Fifth does not have a reason yet to go to Graveyard except for the grotto. Watch the Wath beyond Kita.
I bet it will be.
Maybe our song will be Sonata. I mean, I think with Zora Mask, that does put Kita into logic once you have Sonata, right?
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't like that fact, but I'm sure you're right.
I mean, I don't like it either, but...
But at least you have a bomb bag, so at least you can stun him.
And we have Razor Sword too, so that helps a lot with the, I was about to call them Skull Kids, but that's not their name.
Close enough. Distant cousins.
And that's our last wave, the hero, Great Bay Coast. See, all we have in logic for Great Bay Coast right now is just Labfish and the Grotto. I will say the seed has been very generous with money so far. Was it 50 rupees on Tingle, 50 rupees from the ferry, now 100 rupees in Graveyard Grotto? And I missed if Bucky peeked Kita.
I don't think I saw it.
Ooh, Larry has a Snowhead Stray Fairy.
And Fifth is looking to push Graves without the captain's hat in hand.
This will likely be double dipping Grave. Unfortunately.
Almost certainly, yeah.
We got healing! Perhaps we have a way of the hero Mikau today.
I think the odds are quite a bit better of Mikau than Armani. Although Pamela is suggesting. We're nowhere near that yet, but...
I mean, we have
could
storms
happen.
and healing. Maybe we just need Mirror Shield. Maybe that's what we need.
Maybe. That's looking more likely.
Yeah, it could be either, though. You never know with these fairy settings.
Yeah, it could be all of them. Or at least it could all lead to fairies. Not all of them necessarily will.
I will say Mikau's looking like he has something, though, with Great Bay Coast Wath.
I would certainly agree.
Was day 2 Grave hinted? Yes, it was. I don't remember what it was, but it was of no interest. And we have magic on Bank 1! Oh, Fifth is not going to be happy to see what's on Guru Guru.
Not one bit.
Hi.
That's true, Pixel. The pause did say it all. Now, I don't think either runner has peeked the Zora lock chests in Terminal Field. Looks like they're both about to do them now. Okay, Baya Bubba, what do you have today? 20 rupees. What were the bees doing with 20 rupees?
They gotta start their economy somehow.
Does that mean the bees check is going to have 100 rupees or so? Or the gold rupee?
Or a wallet.
Or maybe the fabled crimson rupee. To be honest, Axel, I thought you were gonna play when I mentioned why do the bees have 20 rupees.
You could play it right now. It wouldn't be out of place. I actually don't know how this setup goes.
Bees?
That'll do.
So we had nothing in the grotto chest, so it's probably could be Labfish or Macau for the Way of the Hero, or we could have required eggs.
Could be. We're not
I
used
feel
to
like-
seeing that happen, but it certainly can happen.
I feel like whenever it's Great Bay Coast Waft, it's never eggs. But you know what? It's in logic. Eggs are in logic right now.
Where did you get the bottle? I don't remember that happening.
I think it was the bomb shop.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, milk bottle, right.
Or it's just
Maybe
not
it's
right.
that.
But I mean, it still could be. You could have New Wave off of the off of eggs.
It could be.
Or maybe we just have an absolutely loaded Great Bay Coast and everything is Wath here.
Except the one thing that is usually useful, the grotto.
Exactly. Because I don't think we ever call Great Bay Coast loaded, you know?
I
It's
gotta
loaded
agree.
with water, that's about it.
Is it more loaded with water than any other region, though? I think that goes to Pirate's Fortress Exterior.
Yeah, that's like, if we're going by percentage-wise, yeah, Pirate's Fortress
Yes.
Exterior is mostly water. I'd agree. Yeah, water and water and water, yeah.
It's kind of cheating to go by overall implied volume when you're looking at Zora Cape and Great Bay Coast, because who knows how far that ocean stretches.
That's not what you want to see off of Macau from a potential way of the hero healing and a potential way of the hero Great Bay Coast. You don't want to see that lens.
No, can't say you do.
Let's go heal Shiro. We're just a bow away from Darmani.
We sure are.
It's getting some money from Zora jar minigame. Gets it first try.
I didn't know that was worth 90. I thought it was like 50 max.
I think it's technically worth 100, but the Zora takes 10 rupees from you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's right, Cape is foolish today.
The Zora took 10. I feel like you would have 89. But I guess it would depend which evaluates first.
I think the Zora does the math, like... Oh, I think the Zora says, oh, it's supposed to be 100 rupees, but you broke the jars first, so I'm taking 10 away.
Oh, okay. He says it, so it's not even a matter of precedence. It's a matter of lore.
Okay, where are our Great Bay Fairies? Milk Road! Twin Island, so I think that's Tingle on Milk Road. One in Southern Swamp, one in Road to Southern Swamp, one in PFI.
We have 2 on Tingle? Right in a row? The mountain and the... Or no, those aren't adjacent. Or no,
yeah, I guess if you could...
yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to Mountain Tingle, you can get 2 Great Bay Fairies.
I gotta say, that's a first.
So it was 2 on Tingle, 1 in Swamp, and 1 in PFI.
Could be the other frog.
Could be the other frog, you're right. And there's a bow right there.
Whoa. That was simultaneous. I didn't even notice both of them were here. The hookshot wouldn't be Zora locked, right?
No.
That was Labfish?
Yeah, the hook is Sphere 1 from the bottle in West Clocktown Bomb Shop.
Oh, that might...
The only thing that's Zora locked is the bow.
Yeah, that's definitely...
real question is, healing or mirror shield? Which one is the way of the hero?
Or lens, I think.
And lens for Great Bay Coast, but I think lens could also be a Wath item, but hookshot just locks so many things that hookshot alone would probably satisfy the Wath.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a 2-star.
I think this is our first look at Transformation Fairy?
I would say so.
This could be why Zora is Way of the Hero as well, or not.
Yep. So we have a moon steer in the road to Southern Swamp Tree.
I don't think the Moonstair has a fairy since, I think at least Fifth has worn the Great Fairy's mask in South Clocktown. I don't think it was shimmering.
Right.
Could still be important though. Could find Deku off of Moonsteer turning.
Grub relocation could come into play.
Could
You
have
could be
Scrub
late to
relocation.
Goron.
Now we know that Southern Swamp isn't foolish because we know there's a fairy there.
True. Bucky going straight over, he's figured that one out. Although, if he's figured it out, why would he purchase from here at all?
Why not, I guess? I mean, Bucky already has Bank 1, so you don't really need to save rupees anymore.
Big spender over here.
Oh, I think Bucky's heading to Deku Palace. Do that out of logic.
Probably not going all the way to Palace. I feel like when you have Zora, you just push the Grotto to no.
But with a Wath Deku Palace, though, could be the only reason why you need
Oh.
Deku this seed.
I forgot that detail.
Or Bucky just wants the
But
Grotto.
I'm still right, I guess.
Either way, because Deku Palace, it could just be the song, and then you're out of luck, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see the knife chamber until night 3 when we do staff room. Knife chamber being the room that the room key locks.
Yeah, I think we all call it the knife chamber, and then anybody who is not familiar with MM is just like, what are you? What? What do you mean?
Did they ever give a name to the room that the Rosa sisters stay in with Guru Guru and Gorman?
Think so. Probably not.
The shield room? Maybe.
That room is one of the more obscure places to get a mushroom.
That's right, it is. Just money on the fork.
Well, we already got one fairy off the fork, so it'll do. And now we have Fifth picking up their mirror shield on their way to the Song of Healing.
Becky Playground has a great fairy sword. Not sure if our runners will pick that up, but good to know.
I feel like both our runners probably will. But maybe they like tough combat. Or maybe we just find Gilded and it doesn't matter.
We can get all of our Great Bay Fairies. There's only one left on Tingle and one in PFI.
Yeah, pretty reachable.
Yeah, we can get a Remain. Sub-hour Remain, maybe?
Sub-hour completion?
I don't think sub-hour completion, but that could be important. Could we have a required seed?
Maybe.
Did find a wallet. That is a Snowhead Fairy in Logic now, off of Larry. I mean, none of the sometimes hints will be leading to the Great Bay Fairies, unless if it's Hookshot Chest. If we can find a hint for that, and it's a Great Bay Fairy, it could say required. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. There's a chance.
It would be very interesting if it did say required.
That is a Goron mask in the shop.
Just hanging out.
Now it would be very silly. Required Remain to teleport to the end of Great Bay Temple just to get ice arrows.
That, I want to see that. Let's make that happen.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that Pirate Forger strip is looking very nice now. You might want a second bottle, but really, who cares? Probably wouldn't even push the Zora eggs at that time.
Maybe just snag one egg on your way out. I mean, as they say, there's always a bottle in Pirate's Fortress, so...
That is what they say, and I find it to be pretty correct.
It could have something on Clifford.
We're about to find out.
Nope.
Not a thing.
Picked a box in PFE. So, you can't have, to answer the question in chat, you can't have ice arrows locked behind Egos, because ice arrows are logically required for Egos to get up to Upper Arcana. So you couldn't have PFI to fire to Lullaby on Egos. But I mean, we could have... We could have something on Goron Elder Song that leads to a dungeon. That is in logic. Probably gonna snag an egg here.
And we can also go back to thinking about Great Bay Coastwath.
Yeah, with that lens. Could be eggs, could be lens. Oh, it's so ambiguous. But I mean, it's probably just Hook, but you can't just rule them out.
There could be more than one 2-star item.
Land title deed. Snowhead Fairy. Well, that Snowhead Fairy basically confirms that Hook is, certainly locks 3 fairies, because by default, Hook locks, Great Bay and Akana, and we just found a Snowhead Fairy. So that's 3 fairies, that's enough.
I don't know that that's strictly Hook locked, though.
It is an MMR, in OTMM
Okay.
it's not. So yes, you can use ice arrows to get over to the fairy fountain in Cape. It's not in logic in MMR, but
You can do it.
you can do it.
I didn't have a very good look, but I don't think anything was on bees.
Bees?
You're welcome.
You know, I think an out of logic Deku Palace play wouldn't be the worst thing.
It's certainly going to spice the race up, that's for sure.
If 5th goes for it.
Oh, I thought for sure that's what he was doing.
Hey, there's that bottle in Pirate's Fortress we were talking about.
Right on cue.
I'm pretty sure the ferry in PF that we found, that is hook locked. It was in the guarded chest, which is hook locked.
Yeah, definitely
Not-
that one would be hook locked.
You can get to it without hook, but logically
You can.
need hook. Got a horse race on 5th side. Honestly, with almost all of the sometimes hints, it's honestly worth it. Could find something here. And nobody likes doing horse race. We got a Kamara mask.
That's the
I would-
innovation we want, Axel.
That is what we want to see. Required Pamela for a vanilla Gibdo mask to do left side well. I like it. Hear me out. Required light arrows for Deku and right side well. Or I'm not
Is
sure
that
if
ever even logically going to happen?
I mean, if Deku's in right side well, how are you gonna get there?
Oh
You
yeah.
do scrub relocation to get 5 beans in town?
Yeah, obviously.
Or hear me out. Scrub relocation for 5 beans for Deku and right side well, just to get light arrows in Deku Palace. Canyon foolish, no! Rip Pamela!
But not rip the well.
The well is still there. We're just looking for one more sometimes then. But if it's not here in Doggy Race, or it's not Lemon, we might be seeing a... Well, we'll definitely see a Lemons, probably.
Almost certainly. So this is our first time seeing this chest? Yep.
It's a keg. Keg Castle intensifies.
This is what we want to see.
It's lemon time.
Meanwhile, Bucky only found a piece of heart for doing the Gorman race.
Get your dancing emotes ready, it's lemon time.
There's a very good chance that we will seamlessly transition from one lemons into the next.
I was thinking the same exact thing. The real kicker will be if this hint is the grog hint.
Yeah, I suppose.
It was just Canyon Foolish. But again.
You couldn't script this.
Lemons into lemons. Swamp title deed. So Fifth now making his way to get that last Great Bay berry.
Meanwhile, Bucky will be able to hand it in right after this.
We haven't had any of the fairies hinted on Sometimes Hints, correct? It was just a Great Fairy Sword and Mountain Title Deed.
Sounds like that's the case. I had no idea. I feel like usually when I'm in this scenario, I'm no longer checking hint stones. For one sometimes. But it very well could have something that is required, so... it is usually worth it to check them. But I'll just do all of the remaining sometimes at this point.
I'm the opposite. If I don't have all my hints and I'm not in go, I'm checking those hints. I won't go out of my way for them, but I'll check them. Like,
That's
you won't
more
see
what
me.
I mean.
Yeah, if you won't see me doing a swamp spider house for a hint.
You won't see anybody ever touching that place.
Like, maybe in a case where, you know, we have Big Man Anywhere, maybe, because it's very easy to get to that hint with Big Man, but that's, like, the only case. Bombers are well would be very good knowledge. Or, nobody's done town archery yet. Is it time, Bucky? Are we gonna hand in the 15 fairies for a remain? No, it's not time. Oh, hot spring water grotto, okay. I was gonna say, first you have to talk to Baby Goron before you can do Goron Elder, but... You could also just get hot spring water grotto. Yeah, I would also probably reset before doing the climb, because then you might have to do it again. Maybe... Because next cycle, you can't do Smithy 1. Why not 3 times? Yeah.
That's never happened to me.
Bucky could be pushing for healing Loth, though, with Darmani.
That's about the only reasonable thing. And it isn't unreasonable, because it very well could be. Yeah. The lens was in Great Bay Coast Wath, so...
Fairy!
Have we seen Shiro?
We have not seen Shiro. I mean, both runners did go past Shiro, but neither runner had Lens of Truth at the time.
Oh, yeah. That's our first Stone Tower fairy that we've seen. I just realized that.
Yeah, this fairy distribution is certainly something. Get all 5 before you get one of another.
And slim pickings on the others that you have.
Garo Mask.
Well, the play worked out.
So, one interesting thing about these settings is that you can find FD and Giant's Mask in foolish locations. Obviously, Goron Village is not foolish, but the implications, though, of Fierce Deity in a foolish location. I believe that would mean that both George and Twin Mold are also foolish, since Fierce Deity is a conditional item for both of those.
I had no idea Fierce Deity was on Bjorg conditionals. That's new to me.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're right, but I hadn't heard that.
It's also why there is the possibility with these settings to have Zora Mask on either George Heart Container or the Blue Warp, because you could theoretically get all the fairies, get George's Remain, teleport to the end, and then use Fierce Deity to take care of George to get Zora. And while I think Odolwa does also have the conditional for Fierce Deity, I don't think it applies to Odolwa because you start with a sword, and a sword is all you need to take care of Odolwa.
Yeah. FD may be on a conditional, but it's negligible.
What a nice picture of the top of Tingle's head. Happy 1 hour, everyone! This is the Majora's Mask Blitz Season 2 tournament match. Bucky versus FifthWhammy. I'm Katie Bean, here in the comms booth with Chaotic Yosher. The seed is brought to you by Saber, who is also restreaming. And we have Gigi and Axel in the tracking booth. So thank you to everyone to make this restream possible.
Lizard.
Thank you, Axel.
Can't forget about the lizards.
So, which dungeon song are we getting here?
Let's go with Sonata.
That'll be spicy. New wave.
I think Bucky's gonna turn in those fairies now. No? Eggs time.
Oh, but Fifth is gonna hand them in.
Well, Bucky did pick up all the fairies first. Fifth is gonna have the turn in first.
So, you think we could come up with a name for that Gwei on these hookshot islands on Fifth side?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a Gwei that almost always is just perfectly timed to hit you before you can hookshot to the next island to get to the Great Bay Fairy Fountain. And we have George remains.
Oh, sorry. I don't think I've ever walked across those islands myself. I always hop the far island as Zora. I forgot he was there. Now I remember.
Jerkbird, Steve. I like them both. Frederick. Like it.
You can't do a lot with the initials ZC.
So we did find gold dust off of land title deed turn-in, and nothing was on the Tingle photo. We haven't seen what's in the knife chamber yet, though.
Bucky seems to like holding on to items and not using them. Because I don't even remember how far ago we got the first room key.
It was a while ago, but he's probably planning on routing it in with staff room.
Yeah. And that is the best time to route it in. It's just impressive that we're getting to staff room over an hour in.
Let's see what our egg song is. Lullaby. Hey, they just swapped places today. Lullaby and New Wave.
You're sharing custody.
I
They're
really
doing
hope
that wife
it's...
swap thing. I don't know.
I really hope we have ice arrows on George. Or fire arrows could be on George. At this rate.
Those are both fun options, I gotta say. Oh. Ah, that's why I was like... Usually when I hop up onto the island, our Gwei friend isn't there, but he was at a different island that I go to.
Give George both ice arrows and fire arrows. And then, lock light arrows in Zora Hall on stage lights.
Or lock it in the barrel.
We could lock them in that one check in Inverted Stone Tower Temple that is fire arrow locked. Hey, another, Woodfall Fairy. If I was in Bucky's shoes right now, I would be pushing fountains. There's 2 fountains available. Or going Deku Palace out of logic, because you might not need Deku this seed.
It's looking like it's gonna bury itself in pretty deep.
Or maybe it's just here in the knife chamber.
Well, our runners don't get punished for leaving staff room for late. And the knife chamber is only kind of a nice to have item. Where was the other wallet though? I feel like it was a very easy first wallet.
Was it off of Kotake?
That sounds right, yep. see that Bucky decided to cycle. Which is honestly the good play to do, but I try to hang on.
Okay, where are our snowhead fairies? Stone Tower. Termina Field, which was Larry. Zora Hall. I think I'm missing one, so I had Termina Field, Hall, Stone Tower, Termina Field, Zora Hall, STT. And Bucky already has one.
Oh yeah. So there's a second one in Termina Field then.
No, I think there's a second one in Zora Hall. Because it could be, stage lights, right?
Oh yeah.
And Fifth did just pick up Lullaby. Oh yeah, that's right. It was the expensive purchase, yeah. I forget what the first Snowhead Fairy was then. Oh, it's right, it was in PFI.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, light arrows. You're gonna need those if you want to go after Snowhead Fairies.
We're just kind of hanging out, unhinted in Snowhead. Is anything leading up here even, really? Hinted?
Lullaby was found in Coast, so...
Okay, yeah.
There's another Stone Tower Fairy. Stone Mask. Interesting. You know what? If something's on Smithy, this could work out quite well for Fifth.
Definitely
And-
would, yeah.
That could solve the graveyard way of the hero for healing, for lens, for something on Smithy. That could be it. We do have shrine access, that is true.
So Bucky could do Shrine before he gets any hints about Stone Tower fairies.
I thought the piece of heart went through the door with Bucky for a second.
Yeah, then it despawned while it was on Bucky's side. I thought for sure it was actually going to go to him.
Ooh, Bucky gonna go into... Finally see what's here.
I imagine Bucky's looking for Stone Tower Temple at this point. Well,
Even if Bucky finds Stone Tower Temple, he wouldn't be able to finish Snowhead Fairies. You need Elegy for that.
yeah. So what he wants to find is some other temple that'll be hoarding Deku Mask for him.
Well, there's Stone Tower Temple.
We got one chance for Deku Mask.
Could this be the Snowhead Fairy?
Could be.
It's a Stone Tower Fairy, actually.
I don't know, is that a good thing for him? Probably. But it definitely doesn't get him all the way.
So I don't think you can, I don't think the other two Stone Tower Fairies could have been in there. Mainly... I mean, I guess they could have been. There has to be something in Deku Palace that leads to those fairies.
Deku Palace could have fire arrows. We still have no idea
It's true.
what the items are.
All we know is that Deku is not in Deku Palace. That's about it. My guess is that Elegy is in Deku Palace. You know what? I'm gonna predict something. We're gonna find Deku off of Smithy 1, which would satisfy the Graveyard Wath, and then find Elegy in Deku Palace.
I think it'll work. So did we not see Smithy 1 even though Fifth was just up top to get the hot spring water?
No, I think Fifth wanted to grab Lens Cave and probably didn't want the hot spring water to cool.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Okona. You can make that jump.
Whose horse is that?
Yeah, the Goron bomb boost you can do in Road to Icana. I don't personally like doing it during the day. The bomb chews are just really annoying to deal with, but at night I do the bubble strat every time.
Yo, what if we have Bean of the Hero? What if we have Deku in Stone Tower and that's the only Bean? That's why Lens is walk. That would be great.
I think it's gonna happen. We gotta figure out the ice arrows, but I think it'll happen.
Quick, write it down, write it down. Where that bean is, that's an important bean right there. Okay, never mind, it's not Bean of the Hero.
Immediately shot down, my god.
There's the wave for Fifth. Okay, where are our last two Stone Tower fairies? Pearl Temple and Great Bay Temple. The two temples we don't know where they are yet. That was Deku on Smithy 1. Yes, always reset before you climb in Mountain Village, folks. Because you don't want to skip a Smithy. Because it could have your Deku mask.
Good news for Bucky is, he is still day one. Maybe he'll get bailed out with a fire arrow in Shrine even.
Imagine if this is it, though.
This is absolutely ice arrows.
Or
not.
or a bow locked bow. I'd say I feel like it's more unlikely at this point that fire arrows... I feel like fire arrows at this point are going to be locked behind Deku. I feel like we're going to find...
Yeah.
I mean, we could just find ice arrows here in Palace, honestly. Or it's going to be something like Elegy. So at this point, whatever is here in Deku Palace locks all three fairies remaining. So Woodfall, Snowhead, and Stone Tower. And I feel like there isn't much that it can be at this point besides ice arrows or Elegy.
If not both.
If not both, exactly. In which case, get your butt up the stone tower.
Bucky does at least get a chateau for his trouble.
Frog?
Both frogs. We're frog percent.
I feel like that doesn't happen too often in Blitz Season 2 to have both frogs. And we have Frog Mask. And we've checked both frogs.
I don't know, it happens a lot to me.
I feel like I never find both frogs. I mean, the worst case scenario is we find Sonata here, and then Woodfall Temple leads to Great Bay Temple, and then Ice Arrows on George. That's probably
Which I'm pretty sure we're hoping for.
I mean, we're hoping for it because it's awful, but it's most likely Elegy at this point.
Most likely, yes.
And if it's not Elegy, then Sonata has to lead to Ice Arrows or Fire Arrows. It's Sonata. Keto was a small chest, right?
I think so, yep.
Which, I mean, okay, at this point then, I don't know, just follow the Deku cloth. Deku's not good. Just go one temple, Woodfall Temple entrance. I don't know. I mean, we could still find Ice Arrows in the shrine.
That's where I tend to expect to find them.
Because Fire Arrows could also, at this point, locks Elegy.
Right?
Bucky's audio is a little bit glitchy right now.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing.
Maybe Ice Arrows are just chilling in Stone Tower Temple, as an inverted Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, that's an option now.
Okay, so the last Woodfall Fairies and Woodfall Temple. I mean, we could still have Woodfall Temple here, and then Fire Arrows or Ice Arrows are in Woodfall Temple. So it is a coin flip.
And what we want is Great Bay Temple. Go right to Georg.
Yeah. If it is, I really hope Fifth just goes right to George.
Or at least equips the fairy mask. I don't know if it works before
works.
killing the bosses. Okay.
It does. I tested it out when I was fighting Twin Mold one day. In its Woodfall Temple. That's go. Oh, let's not go for 5th, actually. Needs to find light arrows. I think he just realized that. But those light arrows, those are... You have to blind those, essentially. There's nothing hinting to those light arrows. But there's going to be something else here. It isn't just going to be a Woodfall Fairy. Well, I mean, there's also a Stone Tower Fairy here. But something in here blocks the stone... not stone, the Snowhead Fairy.
And none of our known fairies are on a, like, you need a trade item sort of deal, right?
No.
Because I was wondering if maybe Kita's coming into play somehow on the Waff.
No, I don't think so. Yes, and Bucky is now checking Smithy. The only thing 5th is missing is light arrows. The question is, will 5th go and do... I imagine 5th would... I don't know what a 5th will do after Woodfall Temple. It depends on what else is here.
Yeah.
Light arrows were in Snowhead Temple.
And Snowhead Temple itself was vanilla, I believe.
Yes. So... But we do know that in the Inverted Stone Tower entrance is Great Bay Temple. Postman's hat. Yeah, I don't think 5th is going to go for the Woodfall Fairies, though, because 5th knows that something here will lead to Snowhead Fairy completion, because there was a Woodfall Fairy here and a Stone Tower Fairy here. And the Waff is just Sonata.
Good news for Bucky is he is going for that Smithy 1, so he will be pleasantly surprised right about now.
Actually...
Well, maybe not pleasantly.
5th for certain needs those light arrows. Light arrows lock everything, actually. Light arrows for Shrine, light arrows to get to Stone Tower for one of the Snowhead Fairies. Light arrows to get to Inverted Stone Tower entrance for Great Bay Temple. For Stone Tower Fairies. So, no matter what, those light arrows are required.
And from 5th's perspective, I feel like he has a lot of places he can be going. I don't know that Snowhead Temple is going to be top of mind.
So... I guess Bucky has 13 Woodfall Fairies, so he's missing another one that 5th has, besides the one in Woodfall Temple. Was it day
Would
3?
Bucky have done the day 3 chest?
Yes, that's the one I was thinking about. Yeah, I think, I think at this point it's Bucky's race to lose. There's fire arrows. The real question is, where are ice arrows?
I think you were right earlier when you said it was an inverted stone tower temple.
Ice arrows cannot be on George, because George is in Great Bay Temple, and Great Bay Temple is in the inverted stone tower entrance. I mean, maybe ice arrows were just on town archery this whole time.
Maybe. But at this point, it's safe to say our runners will not be getting too concerned about it.
Oh, Bucky is missing one in West Clocktown. Which shop was, it's in the trading post, so... Just have to be a bit careful there. Was it trading post closes at 9 PM on night 3?
And it doesn't reopen at 10 like the other 2 days. And at this point, the main distinction between our 2 runners is one has fire arrows, the other has light arrows.
Bucky's missing the Woodfall Temple, Woodfall Ferry, and a ferry in the trading post. At least for Woodfall Ferry completion.
Which I imagine at this point, that's where you go.
I mean, I think even if Bucky, you know, yeah, Bucky should be doing trading posts first.
Yes.
But I think even if Bucky does, you know, makes it night 3, then I think he still has enough time to get that fairy because it was just in the beehive on right side. Which
Yeah, even if you do left first, you do a Dola first, I'm sure it'll still be 9.
yeah. I mean
Okay, he found what he's looking for. I think he's making sure to not lose the fairy.
yeah, the only thing Fifth has is time of day. Fifth has very good time of day compared to Bucky.
If Fifth were to just push into Snowhead Temple, it could be close. But there's not a lot pushing him to do that.
I think Fifth wants to push. I guess there was a big chest on Kita.
I thought it was a small chest, but it might be a big chest. Oh yeah. Even once he gets his light arrows, he's still gonna have to do ward. So that's a lot more time sink than just waiting out the clock.
What would be faster? Doing Shrine the traditional way? Or... oh, never mind. Fifth only has 2 Snowhead Fairies. I was thinking that there's a route for him to do Snowhead Fairies. Oh, there's ice arrows.
Wow. Okay.
Talk about a Way of the Hero Sonata.
I'm starting to wonder if you're right that maybe Fifth can backdoor this somehow. Cade Castle out of it.
I don't think there's enough time.
Yeah, not in time to win over Bucky, but he could still get a completion without the lights, I think. Maybe.
No. Lights
No?
are hard required because you need lights for Shrine. You need lights to flip Stone Tower Temple, so it doesn't matter if you have Elegy, you still need lights for Stone Tower chest.
Oh, yeah. Stone Tower
and then,
chest as well. That's the third one.
And then Great Bay Temple.
And it works out as nice final fairy for Bucky because he can just walk right over.
You know, Fox, I was thinking the same thing when I saw the hint. I was thinking, Deku Playground is a pretty good Night 3 time waster, and you get a great fairy sword from it.
I hope it happens. He does have something pushing him, Snowhead Temple.
You know, there was a Stone Tower fairy in every single dungeon.
I guess so. I didn't notice, but I guess that happened. And then the 5th one was Darmani. Darmani was the 5th dungeon.
Or wait, did it say Stone Tower Temple? Yeah, wait.
Maybe not.
Oh, it did.
Does that mean we had a vanilla Stone Tower Fairy in that first chest in inverted?
Yeah, I think we did, yeah. Really, the only way Fifth can pull this out would be if he just ignores the Snowhead Fairies, goes straight into Snowhead Temple, rushes straight to the Light Arrow chest, goes to Shrine, just does a warp first. Or Majora could give Bucky a hard time. 3 bombs
He's not using
for
his time to
Majora.
get the Great Fairy Sword, so... And now Fifth knows his fate. That he does, in fact, need light arrows.
Pretty sure that bomb bag would refill Bucky's bombs.
It absolutely would.
That's true, Fox. Mirror did try so hard to be Wath for Vanilla Elegy. It was so close.
have Fifth going for Shrine, and we're getting the masks out on Bucky's end. Both racers will have a pretty good time, and I would say probably pretty close finishes as well. Not a nail biter, but close.
So the format for the tournament is there's an upper bracket and a lower bracket, so this is the first match for both runners in the upper bracket. So the loser will go to the lower bracket. So it's not a best of 3 or anything. Here's the start of Majora's incarnation. Now it's time for 20 crouch steps.
Better than 40.
True. 40's the worst.
And he's keeping his remains out. That's bold.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh no, not the Beyblades!
Yeah, we're down to the chaos section.
Oh no, another one!
You just pray at this point. Everything's coming at you.
Oh no! There we go! And that is GG's to Bucky. With an official time of 1:52:13. Welcome in, GG's.
GG's.
G Bucky. Hello Bean, hello Yosher.
Hello.
So, what'd you guys think of the seed?
Oh my gosh, that stupid Deku hunt for me. I don't know if you had the same thing, because we didn't really talk about much of it, but like, I think I spent most of the seed just trying to figure out where the heck that thing was.
That had to have been the main bottleneck of the seed. I did track it down eventually. Probably around, I don't know, an hour 22.
Okay, I don't know what exactly my timing was, but it was literally, I had 13 of the woodfalls. I didn't have this one yet, and I already had ocean remains, so it's like, as soon as I got it, I'm like, okay, where the heck is this last ocean, woodfall fairy? Partly because I actually went woodfall before I even went Deku Palace, because I'm like, there's a chance it's just like an ice arrow wath over in Deku Palace, because I hadn't found that yet. I hadn't even found fire arrows either. I don't think were any of the elemental arrows required this seed, now that I'm thinking about it.
Light arrows were certainly required, because you needed them for a shrine, or you needed them to get to Stone Tower, or you needed them to get to GBT, which was an inverted Stone Tower entrance.
Yeah. All the other colors were locked by lights. Blues were easy. Blues were one of the easiest sets I've ever had in these settings, to tell the truth.
We were hoping so hard that we would find Great Bay Temple somewhere easy, and then you could just warp to George for like ice arrows or something. We were really hoping for that.
I think I had all 5 before the hour mark. I think I got the remains a little bit after that, right before I cycled the first time.
I think I also got the remains cycle 1. Pretty darn rare to have a remains be required, but it was on the table, and it ratted pretty well with that Macau for... It was Lens on Macau, I believe?
Yeah.
And that ended up being the Waff, because... Yeah, Deku locked fires in Woodfall Temple, so...
Okay, so that's where fires were. I went right first and stumbled upon the fairy immediately and then bailed.
I full cleared Woodfall. A mistake in hindsight. I don't know if the size of the seed, since... yeah, spoilers, folks, I do finish about 8 minutes behind Bucky. But really, in these late games, you know, I was figuring lights could be anywhere, right? And I'm already here. I'm in a dungeon unlocked by a WAF song. Let's full clear it. Didn't work out. Go figure.
So you went to Snowhead pretty late then.
Kind of late. After Deku Palace, I used my, let's see, my A&M to go to day 3, combine it with, you know, that postman's hat I picked up in Woodfall Temple, and in Moon's Tier I kept forgetting to turn in. Head over to Kita, it was ice, and get my fairy intel. That put me near Stoa Temple. I went in. It was a lights casino at that point, and found it pretty quickly. Not quickly enough, it turns out.
Yeah, there was nothing hinting for those light arrows. I mean, the only thing would have been Lullaby was in Great Bay Coast, but you also have Hookshot in Great Bay Coast. You have Lens in Great Bay Coast. So there was really nothing pointing towards those lights at all.
Yeah, I just kind of went there early and on my initial Deku hunt. Cause I'm like, it is Waff. After I did like pretty much all of West and South, and a good chunk of North, but I was like, it's a Waff song. We'll just swing up there now, at least see what the dungeon is.
Yeah, I was worried about finishing out those Azor eggs. Cycle 1 had to take an extra trip to Pinnacle Rock. Was probably worth it, since you weren't finishing that seed without that lullaby. But yeah, it's tough to immediately look back at my performance and say I made a fatal mistake that lost me the seed. I don't know. I just looked in a few too many places, I suppose. It's a tricky thing about Blitz. You never know how aggressive it's going to ask you to be. The Friday night races were like 1:30ish, and then we had a couple ones go almost 3 hours. So it's fun with these.
That's one thing I am enjoying about it though too, is that like sometimes you'll have those seeds where you can just go straight to the end immediately, and then you have ones where you can't.
This one was a nice middle of the road seed, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it kind of wasn't for the lights and Deku Mask, it probably wouldn't be a lot faster. I could also probably got Deku Mask a lot faster. My brain thought about not. I did climb twice. This climb. Because I was like, I just need my song items right now, like my songs right now, and that was my thought. And I had an egg from when I went to PF because I only had one bottle. And I had 2 bottles, so I'm gonna just, so it's like, I'm gonna get my Goron song real quick, and then go TR, get my other song, and then we're gonna route what I do based on what the songs I get are. And while I'm going north, I'm like, I should really just do Zora eggs, and then reset. But I ended up just going for it, and ended up getting punished by, you know, no Deku for another half hour plus.
Yeah, I was late to North, which maybe that's for the best because I left day 1 on cycle 1 pretty early. and Smithy 1 turned out to be very important. And, it was a Elder Goron hot spring water, Smithy 1 too. So that's not something you really want to repeat again if you can help it.
The worst part
And
is
I didn't.
I failed both my climbs at the very top because I hookshotted up, and then barely missed some of the positioning on climbing because I lose the path partway, like most of the way up when I hookshot up. So then I fell twice, and that added even more time.
Wow. Well, I mean, it worked out in the end. All's well that ends well.
Yeah.
You got the sub 2. You got the win.
Can't complain too much. Where were ice arrows? Because I didn't find those, and where were they?
Kita.
Kita. Okay, I knew there was gonna be something there. Thinking before with those two songs, I'm like, if one of these is Sonata, Deku's probably on there, but I ended up going because I just got Sonata and then went Woodfall.
Yeah, it was en route to my first trip to Icona, so I really had to stop and try it.
Yeah.
Was hoping it was lights. That would have been clean, but not so. So any other questions from comms or chat?
I don't think I see anything burning questions from the chat, but does any other runner have a closing thought before we go?
I've covered it, at least for me.
Yeah. I think I'm all set here. GG Bucky. Best of luck in the next round.
Thank you, you as well.
Alright, well, GG's folks, and speaking of the next round, looks like Bucky is going to be facing off against the Tony Big Blind next round, and Fifth drops down to the loser bracket against Nero. Those matches are already determined and can be scheduled for the future. We have 4 matches currently scheduled, 2 for tomorrow, 2 for the day after that. I don't know if any of them will get a restream, but they might. Time will tell. But with that, that'll be it for us here at Zelda Speedruns. Thanks for joining us for another Majora's Mask Randomizer bracket match, and we'll see you guys next time.